that, let me pin that. Show me where your friends at, we can flip that. Let me put you on the game. 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 I'll show you where the red at, where the blue at. Show you where they flip that, where they bitch at. Let me put you on the game. Let me put you on the game. Let me put you on the game. Let me put you on the game right now.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Alex. Shout out to the Elite Fleet. Make sure you like and subscribe so you can become a member of the Elite Fleet. And today we gotta talk about why YouTubers are always making fun of broke men. That's one of their favorite pastimes, is to make fun of broke men, and I cannot stand that. Listen, as a man on YouTube, the last thing you should ever be doing is making fun of a man who doesn't have money. First of all, half of you YouTubers don't have any real accolades. Half of y'all ain't got no college degrees. Half of y'all don't got no trade certificates. Half of you have no accolades at all in life in general. At the end of the day, if it wasn't for you going viral on YouTube, you'd have nothing. Half of you dudes was recording out of your car before you went viral on YouTube. Half of you dudes was recording out of a basement before you went viral on YouTube. There's not too many people who started on YouTube on a damn rooftop downtown like me. So why are you talking about dudes being broke when at the end of the day you broke? Number two, second of all, you only have money now because of the same subscribers who watch you, who donate to you, who give you AdSense money, who subscribe to your Patreon. They the reason that you got money. You dudes out here talking about, I got 2 cars in my garage, I got this house, I got that house, I'm here, I'm there. It doesn't matter where you at, because you only have that because of the same subscribers that instead of speaking life into them, you calling them broke. You talking about how they not gonna be nothing. This is why you this and this is why you that. You don't know those people's story. At the end of the day, these dudes you talking about some, oh, I have a business, and it's always a business that's not tangible. I'm a personal trainer. How do we know you a personal trainer? Listen, at the end of the day, I don't trust no YouTuber who can't pull out the blue card. I can pull out the blue card. If you can't pull out the blue card, I don't want to hear nothing about your business. If you can't pull out the silver card, and I know what the silver card is because I used to have Wells Fargo before I business banked with Bank of America. If you can't pull out the silver card or the blue card, I don't want to hear nothing about your business. Your business don't exist to me. Your business is YouTube. I can understand if these dudes were something before they got on YouTube. If you were an attorney before you got on YouTube, I could kind of understand. If you was a coach before you got on YouTube, I could kind of understand. If you was a mechanic, okay, if you was a hairdresser, if you was a stylist, you know what I'm saying? If you worked in engineering, if you worked in IT, if you was a nurse, if you was any of these things, you were a trucker. Before you got on YouTube, I could kind of understand. I would still say that you should be speaking life into these young men. But again, if you had these platforms before you got on YouTube, I could kind of understand. But for you to be a vlogger on YouTube, for you to be a dating coach on YouTube, for you to be a marriage coach on YouTube, or any of those types of fields that don't even have anything to do with a skill, and then you was broke before you ever even got on the tube, which is the case for most of you, you shouldn't be talking about nobody. Let me tell you something. I'll never make fun of broke men on YouTube for this one reason. For this one reason. Broke men have no support system. I repeat, broke men have no support system. At the end of the day, right, wrong, or indifferent, a man in America is defined by his money. I know I speak to people all around the world. And it's probably the same way all around the world. Men are defined by their money all around the world. But especially in America, you are defined by your money. Yes, we are more than our money, but it doesn't matter. We are defined by our money, by everybody. Everybody judges you as a man by how much money you have. If you have kids, your kids always coming to you asking you for stuff that they wouldn't even ask their mom for. Asking you for stuff if you're involved. Daddy, can I get this? Daddy, can I go that? Daddy, can we go here? Daddy, can we go there? Constantly. If you have a woman, she's always going to be asking you for stuff. Can I go on a shopping spree? Can we go on a date here? Can we go and do something there? There's a festival in town. She always gonna want to do something. And it doesn't matter if she has her own money. I've proven this several times before, but even if she has her own money, she's still looking to go 70-30. She's still looking to go at 80-20, 50-50 max. She's not gonna take care of you. It's not in her biological nature to take care of you. If she does, it's not gonna last long. So you're still going to be forced into that provider role. It's all about the money. Other men are going to judge you by your money. We see, again, going back to the YouTubers, we see it by this. They're going to call you broke. They're going to make fun of you. You can't afford to hang out here or hang out there. If you don't got it, some people got really good friends who will get them drinks, who will cover their food if they don't got it, but most men ain't going to do that. They can be like, yo, you a man, you should have it yourself. There's no support for men. Let me tell you guys something. I'll give you guys a quick recap of my life like I told you guys before. My family didn't have money until way later in my life. I grew up on syrup sandwiches. I grew up on high sodium and the corned beef hash. I grew up on high sodium with the noodles, the ramen noodles. That's what I grew up on. I grew up chopping up hot dogs and putting them in the baked beans. When I went to college, there was no trust fund. When I went to college, there was no college savings plan. It was just me. I remember talking to my homegirls one day, and they told me, it's like, yo, you should go down to social services and get food stamps. That way you don't have to get a job and you can focus on school. We all got food stamps. So I went down to social services like a dumbass at like 18 years old. I'm sitting in the office all day, 7 a.m., listening to screaming babies, listening to ratchets, arguing with the people at the social services, listening to crackheads, meth heads, and all them arguing with the people in social services, just sitting there waiting my turn. They didn't call me up until 5 o'clock. They called me up. They said, "What you here for?" I said, "I'm here for food stamps. I'm a college student." The lady didn't even let me finish. She cut me off. She said, "Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you." She looked me right in my eyes. She said, "You're a man and you don't have no kids. You're not getting food stamps. It's no point you even filling out this app." I was like, damn. It's like that? She said, "It's like that." But because I was inspired to be great, because I knew I was destined for greatness, I said, okay, that's cool, I'm gonna just grind. And I figured out a secret, young man, this is a gym. I said, I'm not gonna be able to make no money hourly or salary because I'm too young, but if I go into sales, I can generate my own money. So I worked sales jobs, commission-based jobs, and I was making big bread. We talking about, for those of you who've been here for a while, you already know, at 20 years old, I had the Charger with the rims, with the chrome exhaust, with the tents. I had my own apartment at the age of 20, 21, 22. I was living it up. I was doing my thing, but at the end of the day, the management regime at my company switched. They brought some racist white dude in from Oregon. He did not like me. I was the highest producer there. He still fired me for no reason. I was like, damn, I was young, so I didn't know about saving or nothing like that back then. I used to get a $2,000 check after taxes and spend it. $2,500 check after taxes and spend it. I'm keeping it real with y'all. I was young. I didn't know no better. So like I told you guys, my family doesn't have a lot of money. There's only 5 college graduates in my family. And I'm one of the only dudes. There's only 2 dudes, 3 of them are women. I'm one of the only dudes. So I called one of my cousins who was already established, who had bread. I called her up. I said, yo, I'm about to get evicted. Can you do me a favor? Can you loan me $1,200? Now remember this story because it's going to be important right in the video. I said, can you loan me $1,200? She said, let me think about it. I'm going to call you back. She pushed it to the last day. She called me on my eviction day, so I thought about $1,200 is just too much money to not know if I'm going to get back. I'm sorry, I can't give it to you. I got evicted. I said, damn. I was living in my car. I was listening to Eric Thomas motivation, Les Brown motivation, Jordan Belfort motivation, Jordan Peterson motivation, The Rock motivation, any motivation I could find to keep me inspired. Then eventually I got back on my feet. I found me another job. I got me a roommate. I got back on my feet and I never went back down after that. I learned my lesson. I've always had a savings. I always had a backup plan after that. But the point is, no one was there to catch me. Now, remember when I said, remember the story from earlier about my cousin? Here's why I said, remember that story. Because when I went to start my business, and I quit my job to start and establish my business, my ex at the time, she started working because she said, don't worry, I'm going to get you back. You've been taking care of me this whole time. So I'm going to get you back. I'm going to get a job and I'm going to keep us afloat until you get your business started. But she failed at it. And she called that same cousin and she said, listen, I don't want Alex to know that I don't have the money to cover the rent because I told him I was going to do this. It's important for me to do this. Can you please loan me $1,500? You know what my cousin said? She gave it to her and they made a payment plan for her to pay it back. I didn't even find out until close to when we was about to break up that she did that. She didn't tell her husband, and she told my ex not to tell me, but she gave her that money. She didn't give me that money, and this is what I'm saying. I would never make fun of a broke man because we don't have a support system, because at the end of the day, someone always going to save women. At one point, I had a friend. She wasn't even with her baby father no more. She was about to get evicted. She called his cousin, who she knew had money, and told him, I'm about to get evicted. I got this kid. He gave her the money. Nobody's going to do that for you as a man. That women can rely on their family. Women can rely on your family. Women can rely on the government to save them. They can rely on sugar daddies. Sugar daddies will save them. They can rely on random men. Random men will save them. Random men will give them money. Random men will move them in. The V-Box is an ATM. At the end of the day, the V-Box is an ATM, so they're never going to be stranded. They're never going to be on their own. Same thing with kids. They got orphanages. They can live in an orphanage. They can get a foster parent. You guys got to understand, the cops will come get them. The fire department will come get them. Someone will always save a kid. Someone will always save a woman. No one's saving a man. As a man, if you can't figure it out, if you can't get your money up, if you can't get that bag, you're done. Unless you're in a fortunate situation where your mama specifically has a lot of money. Because mama will always come for her son. Your dad will probably leave you on your own. We heard Shaq say it. He said, my son's got to figure it out. They can't come back here. But your mama, if she has a lot of money, she might save you. But that's it. The government's not going to help you. Women ain't going to help you. Not for long. Your friends ain't gonna help you. No one's gonna help you. You on your own. So the last thing you need as a man, when you already depressed about being broke, when you already upset about being broke, when you're already defined by your brokenness instead of the person that you are, the last thing that you need is a dude, a YouTuber who you looking to for inspiration, calling you broke too. You broke. You need to get your money up. That's why you ain't got no money. You don't need to hear that. You don't need to hear that. At the end of the day, I aim to inspire, not motivate, but inspire. Like I said before, because if I motivate you, you can be demotivated. I can motivate you to go out and go put in job applications, and you go outside and your tires flat and you demotivated. I can motivate you to go and work out, but then you go and the gym closed and you demotivated. No, I want to inspire you, because if I inspire you to go and work out and the gym closed, you're going to go to another gym. If I inspire you to go and put in job applications and you go outside and you have a flat tire, you're going to walk and put in those job applications. Being inspired is more important than being motivated. I don't respect no YouTuber, especially who's a man, who comes on here and makes fun of other men for being broke. They got enough problems. They don't need you adding on to their problems. At the end of the day, you motivate or you shut up. Just talk about your topic, but stop making fun of dudes being broke. I'm sick of it, especially when you would be broke. If YouTube crashed, your ass will be broke. I repeat, if YouTube crashed, your ass will be broke. So how you making fun of other people from being broke? I'm not trying to hear it. I'm not having that. This is the elite fleet. We all about motivating men to be elite. We all about motivating women to be elite. We not making fun of nobody for being broke. That's not what we do. We here to inspire. We here to get y'all all to y'all bag. We here to get everybody money. We here to make everybody eat this inflation. And that's what we do. You will never hear me make fun of broke dudes. It's not happening. I am Alex and I'm out. Peace.